You are connected.
For the Ingress Report at Comic-Con in San Diego. I can feel the energy as agents gather among the chaos and excitement at Comic-Con to join the HELIOS anomaly. In addition to the anomaly itself, agents here and around the world are attempting to roll back the portal virus created by Dr. Deborah Bogdanovich. Acting on the advice of Dr. Martin Schubert, agents are attempting to create control fields covering a minimum of 700 million mind units and hold them till the end of the anomaly. According to Dr. Schubert, that should at least slow the effects of the virus.
It's really been an issue with having to recharge and the virus, and I want all the portals to stay online. And so we definitely want to get that stopped as soon as possible.
Despite the best intentions of agents, we know that this will only be a temporary cure. Hope for a more permanent solution lies in the outcome of the HELIOS anomalies and the promise of secret information that will be revealed today.
So it's a bit strange making the transition from all the chatter online to actually standing around in a crowd full of people not knowing who to say hi to.
Yeah.
But a bit of bravery, and I think that's overcome.
Well, we would definitely capture it on the ground. We are used to having fewer numbers of agents, but we have a better strategy. We're better prepared.
Team Oscar has the envelope of the dead drop. I told us about it at Alpha 7.
From operators, yes, head down to Sector E. If you start
Victor 2 Alpha can fly, just let us know.
There's been a significant surge. I'm always seeing new players come in the comms chat. First thing I do is contact them, tell them to contact our website so we can get them trained, give them some gear, help them out.
And they're rapidly heading on currently here.
We play every day, we don't stop, we don't quit, and that's what resistance is. We don't stop, we don't quit, we do it.
Awesome, so Zipcar membership for life, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to use that to, I don't know, explore more with Ingress?
I'm thinking so. It's going to be a little bit more options for travel, especially when I need to get around a little bit quicker and whatnot.
I play Ingress every moment I can. On the way home from work, my wife is always like, where are you? I'm out playing Ingress, I'm hacking portals, that's what I do.
Comic-Con is a celebration of creativity, something that the Niantic project originally identified as being intrinsically linked with the exotic matter phenomenon. Given the concentration of extremely talented creatives at this event, it is no surprise that the first information about the Niantic project came to light here 2 years ago as a conspiracy theory promoted by the artist known as Tycho. And today, a new mystery begins to emerge, something known only as Endgame. Rumours are circulating of documents being recovered here that may tie this to what we know about Niantic, and perhaps to a permanent cure for the portal virus. James Fry, the man at the centre of Endgame, addressed agents here in San Diego.
When they fully decoded our genome, they started going backwards in time to see how we had evolved, or if we had evolved at all. They reached a point 12,000 years ago where human genetics were altered. We don't know much about the Cahokians. We don't, if you look at the Sumerians, everything we know about them is in dispute. We have these Sumerian runes, and one guy translates them one way and one guy translates them the other.
Both factions struggled throughout the day to control the outcome of the first HELIOS anomaly.
How far out are we on that last blocker? Field is down, repeat, field is down. Good job on that field. Angle 1 captured, funky.
Exposure to exotic matter. Has it changed it? I don't know, time will tell perhaps. It's hard to tell what the long-term effects of exotic matter are.
Field is up. This is Charlie 2. We're a bit overwhelmed here at City Hall. We're done. We are very low on resonators.
The Resistance have been better at capturing portals than keeping them at the beginning, so we had a pretty hard time getting them back once the measurement started.
In Europe, the Resistance prevailed. They controlled all 3 sites, Dublin, Palermo and Tallinn, and also secured half the regional cells connected to the anomaly.
I've made loads of new friends through Ingress in my hometown, but also completely globally. It's been amazing to meet people from countries all around the world at the anomalies.
That thing was captured by...
I think it's going to explode even more. I didn't think it would be this big, but we're seeing people all the time playing Ingress, and especially like our farms. They're coming up, and it's hard to keep a farm up any more than a couple days, or even if that.
A few hours later in San Diego, Boston and Philadelphia, the struggle was much more intense. The resistance dominated in Philadelphia, while the enlightened were able to carve out a tenuous advantage in San Diego and Boston. At the end of the day, the enlightened prevailed, with a razor-thin margin of 32.128.
And finally, in San Diego, with a total of 459.2, to make very specifically sense, to 576, San Diego was captured by the enlightened.
Even greater significance, both factions were able to put aside their differences and reach the 700 million mind unit threshold identified by Dr. Martin Schubert.
And at the end of this anomaly today, the global mind unit was above 700 million. Well done to all of you, not just here, but around the world. This will successfully prevent further deployments of the portal virus and may temporarily reduce its effects.
It would appear that, for now, Dr. Bogdanovich's portal virus may be at least temporarily suppressed. However, Dr. Bogdanovich posted her own reaction to the events on Monday, where she vowed to continue development of the portal virus technology, saying that the next iteration will be more resilient and more effective. Things got even more interesting during the anomaly, when agents including SP Bink, Orangutans, Canis Lupus, Jade Dynasty, Team Oscar, Troca Rogue, YT Water, and Cappy discovered documents which are rumoured to contain details of a mechanism which might be able to permanently shut down the virus. Details are still emerging, but it seems, based on research done by Nicholas Moore and the Dublin Enlightened, that a global activation of megaportals using as yet unknown XM artifacts may be enough to disrupt the virus. Meanwhile, in the midst of the HELIOS anomaly, inspired agents planned and executed another set of amazing operations all around the world. The French, Swiss and German resistance welcomed Agent Melomatic to town with Operation Barden. 14 fields and more than 15 million mind units were captured by the resistance. Agents around the globe also worked together to drive global mind units past an unprecedented 700 million. Agent Turbal and the Indonesian Enlightened executed Operation Silukba to secure more than 80 million mind units. Agent Tall Dragon and the Netherlands Resistance carried out an operation resulting in 35 layers of fields for 12 million MU. Agent Gurkha CL and the Brazilian Resistance ran Operation Pipa de Papel to secure 17.5 million MU. And Agent Computasmi and Alabama, Tennessee and Kentucky agents on both factions rallied to run Operation Teal Valley Authority and establish 10 overlapping cross-faction fields to secure more than 15 million mind units. I also want to point out some other great tools to keep up on the constant stream of information about the world of Ingress. The weekly Behind the Scanner show, hosted by agents Andrew Krug, Daphne D and Jorge Pedrero, has been doing a wonderful job of drawing out the stories of Ingress agents around the world.
We have got an agent in the field, Agent Matt Weasel, who's part of the Orco Legion. He is going to actually ding level 16 live on the air right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to hit level 16. I hate to do this, but I have to aid in this portal to capture it, so...
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Boom. Oh.
Level 16, sweet 16.
Nice. Yeah, we really had to be very flexible. Very flexible. People coming in, people going out, and just trying to get people the information they needed. And
we had agents out in kayaks at 5 in the morning to take a river portal that was one of the anchors for the final field.
There's so many layers of community that actually work in this game, internationally, and a lot of people who I only knew through hanging out. I actually ended up meeting. day from both sides. I just came back from London that morning actually to make it back for the event. And I actually, when I was in London, one of the things that struck me is that it's a new type of passport, this game.
The podcast Portalside Chat is also a great source of agent tips and stories. And finally, I've heard rumours that agents RB Fly and Renegade may be working on another Ingress-obsessed mission profile. There are still many questions as Helios moves forward. I will do my best to get you answers. Together we will continue our quest for the truth. For the Ingress Report, this is Susanna Moyer.
You have proven your worth.